Maybe they call it Ike's Love and Sandwiches because it helps you with your love handles. So Mark started watching Avatar. I don't know if you guys know, it's like the guy kind of looks like Avatar, no?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You're jealous of his eyebrows though. Look at how thick his eyebrows are.
I like it.
Hey guys, James and Mark here with another mukbang. Please subscribe, we're on the road to 20K by June. And today we are doing a sponsored video for Ike's Love and Sandwiches.
Oh my gosh, this looks so good.
Yeah, I am super excited. They hooked us up with 6 of their signature sandwiches. And what are they best known for?
Their Dutch crunch bread.
Yes, and I feel like the first time we had their Dutch crunch bread was back in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And that was when I don't think they had that many stores available.
I think it might have been just in San Francisco, and this was years ago.
This was many years ago, and now they have over 70 locations nationwide. So we actually were able to pick these up at our local one in Tustin. And
so these are the 6 top ones that they have.
Yeah.
Are we gonna eat all 6 sandwiches?
We shall see. I feel like we're in like this eating, like competitive eating competition. And I think a lot of them have this kind of look where they put the backwards cap on.
Oh.
All right, so the first sandwich on top, we decided to put this first sandwich on top because when I was reading Mark the names of the sandwiches, this one triggered a memory for him.
This is the one that I actually ordered in San Francisco. So I got the MENAGE a trois. So let's try this.
Oh.
You know what's good about this is the melted cheese, and then also the sauce is really good because it's like this sweet sauce. And you know me, I kind of like sweet stuff. I'm so hungry. I think we can eat all 6 sandwiches. What do you think?
It's very possible. I think it's called the dirty sauce, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, if this is what dirty is, bring it on, right? Now, they're known for their Dutch crunch bread, right? So I read about it, what makes it so like special. It has this like layer of crispy like crackle on top, and they use rice flour layer as they bake it, which gives it that crackling crunch, right? It makes sense.
And we just found out that if you want to buy just the bread and make your own sandwiches at home, they sell those for...
it was $4.99 for 6. That's what the poster said. And I didn't know they just sell their bread.
I mean, it makes sense because their bread is what I most remember.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Which one should we try next?
So now I think we either have the option of doing like meatball or Thanksgiving.
Oh, let's do meatball and then Thanksgiving.
Yeah, let's break it up because we just did something kind of sweet, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is a meatball.
I love meatball sandwiches.
Oh, I like how they cut the meatball in half to make it fit in a sandwich better, right?
Yeah, because if you put the whole meatball in, it'll just roll around, right?
I feel like you might like this a little bit more than Menage a Trois. Well, this has your name written all over it.
It makes sense because I think you appreciate sweet more than I do, right? So I like more like cheesy tomato sauce type sandwiches. But you know what's really great is we picked up these sandwiches and the bread still maintained, like it's not a soggy sandwich, which is surprising because...
And this is meatball too, and you would think it would make the bread soggy.
Yeah.
I think next time we should use their app and just order online because don't they deliver?
Oh yeah, I think it is free delivery. So I ended up looking at all of their locations because I actually thought it was only in SF, and then I didn't realize that we had a location really close to us.
Yeah.
But they're also in, for any of you guys who are out there, Arizona, Nevada, Texas, and Hawaii. How do you eat the tomato I dropped?
He ate it?
I think it's time for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Thanksgiving in what is it, May? It's almost June.
It's almost June, but
it's never too, oh my gosh. So this one looks like there's turkey, cranberry sauce, gravy. I mean, I'm such a sucker for Thanksgiving sandwiches. You've seen us eat Thanksgiving sandwiches.
Remember the Thanksgiving sandwich from Issei?
Yeah.
We filmed that. That was really good. The friends. This one's good too.
I can eat a Thanksgiving sandwich year round. Every time I go to a sandwich shop and there's a Thanksgiving sandwich option, like I'm usually gonna get it. I'm actually really excited to get their bread. I think we can make whatever sandwich we want.
Maybe a lobster roll. You've been wanting to eat that for a long time.
Yeah, we could do a lobster roll. Even like a pork belly sandwich sounds good. With like a slaw.
With hoisin sauce.
You know what? I feel like it wasn't until I got older that I realized how important the bread is to a sandwich. I think my whole life I was always more fixated on the filling, but I realized that the bread is like, it makes or breaks a sandwich.
Yeah.
All right, which one next? I think I see a tuna on the end, and then this looks like almost like a Philly cheese steak, but
let's do the Philly cheese steak.
All right.
Yeah. Now, this one has like the yellow cheese.
Yeah.
This one has their name all over it too.
Well, what kind of sandwiches are you into? You just make it seem like I like every sandwich.
This is a Philly cheese stick for sure.
Yeah. Something beautiful about thin slices of like beef in a sandwich.
You know, speaking of like how we talked about trying this for the first time years ago in San Francisco, it made me realize it's been a really long time since we made a trip up there. But every time we go, like, we have so much fun. How come we don't go there more often?
Yeah. I'm gonna stick some chips here. Well, didn't we? I can't remember if this is accurate, but did we buy these sandwiches and then eat at the park, or did I imagine that?
No, it was at the park. That famous park.
Where everyone does like weed, right?
Or have a picnic.
Okay, yeah, picnic, yeah.
Every time we go, the weather's always perfect, but I know it does typically rain there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh, we should consider doing a weekend trip up there soon. When
we're able to go.
I am slightly traumatized by the trolley driver who was yelling at us for me accidentally parking my car that was blocking the rail.
So I'm not trying to take away anything from you, but I feel like I'm more traumatized from that than you, because you were in the hotel area, or you were getting information. Basically, we were trying to find our hotel, and the parking in like the San Francisco area was like very difficult. So like Mark kind of pulled his car to like the curb, but not realizing that it was in the path of that trolley that you see in basically any reference to San Francisco.
It wasn't in the middle of the street. I did pull up to the curb.
Yeah.
But it was a very small street, so it doesn't matter where you are, the trolley's gonna hit you. So he was really mad.
Well, so yeah, they were coming, and then all he was doing was gesturing, and then I'm like sitting in the car in the passenger seat, and I had nothing else to do, but I just looked down in my lap. That's all I did until I think you ran out, and then you're like, oh, okay, and then you like.
But here's the thing: that hotel that we went to, it had their own parking lot, but it wasn't connected to the hotel.
That might have been our second time in San Francisco, right? Because the first time we had gone, it was like with our friends.
Yeah, no, this was just us two. I think the hotel was on Powell Street. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah. I think Hedu was with us too.
Hedu was with us. He's traumatized too. Oh, having to walk Hedu to like a grass area for his potty break. Poor Hedu, because we're like, I don't know, on the 5th floor, and then we have to go all the way down, and there's no grass area on the block, so we had to cross the street, like literally have a good 5-minute walk to a park that's called, it reminds me of Yorba Park, but Yorba Park?
Buena Park,
yeah.
Or Yorba, yeah.
Something like that. And then it was kind of like, oh shit, every single time, twice a day, he has to like walk through that, and then all these people like in the intersection or pedestrians, so many people, right? And like, what is that? What is that? Is that a fox? And Heidi's like nervous, and everyone's trying to like look at him, and he's like, I just need to go pee.
Yeah. I'm gonna peek at what's this one.
Roast beef? It looks like roast beef.
All right, I think we're gonna do the roast beef then.
Okay.
And we'll save tuna for dessert. I like this one.
It has horseradish in it. That's
Yeah.
why it's so good. Oh, I like
this
too.
one.
Here's the thing. When I'm not feeling fancy,
Yeah.
I don't mind just a simple roast beef sandwich.
A layer of turkey too.
Oh shit, you're right.
So we were trying to memorize the names of the sandwiches before we started, and I only remembered Menage a Trois. So if I had to guess, because there were some other names. There was one that was called Hugh Hefner, Michael J, Chipper. Well, Thanksgiving was obvious. This is Chipper.
That's Chipper.
Would this be Hugh Hefner? I don't know.
And does this remind you of Playboy bunnies?
I mean, there's a little spice in it, maybe? Ooh, just ate something spicy.
How are the chips?
Oh, good. These are New Orleans voodoo style chips.
I think
it's really cute.
when we went to Mardi Gras a couple months ago, I think these were the chips that our friend Alex was like wanted to get at the last minute.
So we have a funny story about, like, this is reminding me of something specific that happened when we were in Mardi Gras.
What happened?
So we ended up signing up for a ghost tour. We were with a group of people and we signed up for a ghost tour, and I think it was at like 8 o'clock at night, right? But we had started drinking that day at like maybe 11
In the
or
morning?
something in the morning. So by the time it got to 8 o'clock, I want to say like, and we were in a group of like maybe 12. I want to say about 8 of us were like checked out. The poor lady, she was like really into
Giving the
tour. Like it was just basically walking through like French Quarter area or whatever. So she's giving the history of like what happened in this house, what happened in that. And so we were very engaged, I felt like at the very beginning. And then slowly people started dropping like flies, like not even like leaving the group, but they were just in the back, just giggling. And like, I just remember there was one of our friends' mom. She kept going around and she kept whispering to people like, this is so boring. And I was like, I'm pretty sure the lady heard you by now. But every time she said it was funny. Like it didn't matter. She said it like multiple times and we just kept laughing. And I was really shocked because Mark, I feel like he's usually into storytelling, history and all that stuff. But there was a part where I felt like you were throwing like a football or you were like partaking in
I was half. Like half the time I was, entertaining our other friends who were checked out, and then the other half I was like, oh, I should, know what's going on. So I kept going back and forth.
Yeah, I tried to be like, okay, I need to save face for our group, but it really didn't matter by the end of it because I was just like,
well, we said you're amazing. We tipped well.
No, you didn't even like say anything to her. You made me tip her and say what you wanted to say to her. You're like, thank you for keeping the history of Louisiana alive. And I'm just like, why do I have to say that? But you made me tell her that. That was probably a lapse in judgment, like to plan something at that time, but like leading up to all of it, we were drinking. And then there was a part where she gave us a bathroom break, and I felt like people were considering just like leaving. And then you and me, we found like this girl that like started dancing with us.
Yeah, and we started dancing.
And it was
like
so much
club
fun.
dancing, yeah.
And then because it was just in the middle of the street, and I was like, oh, like, no, but not. And then she was like, okay, time to meet up. And I'm like, like I don't want to go back. So I don't know.
She did an amazing job. It was kind of like reminds me of someone who works at Disney, and they storytell like very animated style. Like it reminded me of that. Like, here yay, and this house is like this, and this person was murdered, like, like, that's what she was doing the whole time.
She was, but then there were moments when I got a little uncomfortable when we was like, all right, I will start as soon as everyone is like quiet again. I was just like, I feel like we're in like 2nd or 3rd grade again. You don't remember that? And then that's when we would have to go like, shh. Like, I remember being the librarian in the group. I'm like, shh. Because my end goal at that point was just to get through the tour so that we could go get like drinks afterwards. But
good old Chipper.
I mean, maybe they call it Ike's Love and Sandwiches because it helps you with your love handles. Because 6 sandwiches deep, it's gonna do that to you. So Mark started watching Avatar. I don't know if you guys know it, but the guy kind of looks like Avatar, no?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Wait, is he a real person? We should probably do some research. He is, right? I think you're jealous of his eyebrows, though. Look at how thick his eyebrows are.
I like it.
That's cool.
This is a big why?
Wait, we have the two.
All the other ones were like good size. This one is huge. Oh my gosh, it's heavy too.
Oh, there's a layer of avocado,
yeah.
guacamole, yeah.
Huh.
So is this a Californian sandwich? Oh, I like the tuna.
Cause you know some places the tuna salad or whatever could be dry. This is so moist.
This one reminds me of like what it would taste like if you made it at home, which is a good thing because it depends on who makes it. But we make pretty good tuna, and this was like really good.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind just buying the tuna on the side and just make your own salad. But we're getting full.
So full.
Do you know why chipper is a reference to like fish or fishing?
You know?
No, I was gonna. You usually know stuff like this. No?
No idea. It's not a type of fish, right?
I don't think so. Like, there's a saying, the good old chipper. I don't know, like. No, like chipper, like that's why.
Chippers, like when you want someone to be like happy or giddy.
Oh.
But I don't know about using it like. I mean, I think they probably had a field day getting to name the sandwiches. That seems like a fun part of the job.
My favorite name so far is Menage a Trois. Menage a Trois. With French, I feel like we don't pronounce the last 4 letters of every word. Right? One of our retirement person at work who oversees our retirement accounts.
Oh, I just imagine like a really older person.
No, our financial advisor for retirement account. His last name is spelled like Herous.
Hadu?
Her.
Oh.
Like Her, like something like Reox, like that's the last 4 letters, but you don't pronounce any of that. It's just hero.
Oh yeah,
right? Yeah.
What's that thing that people make for gumbo? Roux? It's Roux, but
Yeah,
it's not like you say UX at all. You don't even really say the O, you just say roux.
Or what's the carrot, celery, onion?
Oh, I know this.
It sounds like menage a trois, but it's not.
Mirepoix.
Mirepoix. But that also has a like a OUX or for pois, no?
So does pois and trois mean like multiple? Because if you guys know what menage a trois, right? It is, right? It's just multiple people engaging in adult acts.
That's 3 people.
Oh, it only means
Like
3?
trois,
Oh, trois is 3. Yeah. So pois is... doesn't mean that. We did not take French in school, so I took Spanish. What did you take?
Yo hablo español también.
Well, yeah. I mean, when we went to Peru and we could bust out Spanish, I felt like you were like not the strongest in the group. There were 6 of us.
But I did the most conversation with people.
No, it was all your conversation with people was negotiation. You were just haggling like people to lower their prices. But now that in retrospect, so some of the vendors that we went to, the first few we were like, oh wow, this is like authentic Peruvian, blah blah blah. Like we were really floored by it. Like, oh, this is
Like
authentic,
handcrafted, like pottery thing. And we're like, oh, we should buy it now.
So we did, and then we would go down like a few other stalls or whatever. It's the same thing.
Or if you go to like the near local grand supermarket, there's a souvenir section of the same items. We're like, oh, we got tricked.
Do you remember when I spoke Spanish to that woman that was selling like, I don't know why, but she was selling like phallic statues, and
was like a native Peruvian man, but his
Machu Picchu
was really, really, really big.
So like I at that time I just kept saying yes, and she just started laughing so much, and it's those interactions that like we did so many things on the trip, but that's what I remember.
Yeah,
it's
because you kept saying you pointing to the big
I'm
penis.
so immature.
Yes, which if you don't know Spanish, it means like, what is this? What is this? Like James kept saying yes, and you could tell the woman, the seller, whatever, at first was trying to like hold her laugh, but then she just broke character and started laughing.
No, I don't know why, but I love when people break character from what they need to do. So do you remember when we went to Vegas one time, and we went to Tao nightclub?
Oh, those sexy girls in the bathtub.
Yeah, there was this woman in the bathtub, and she's like in rose petals, and I don't know what I said to her, but I said something where I was like, I mean, I don't know, I just said something, and she was like this, and then all of a sudden she just started laughing.
Yeah, and she had to be all seductive, like that's what she was getting paid to do, like taking a bath, and yeah, James was being himself and was like, oh, like that. And then she's like trying to ignore you, but then she started laughing.
That's kind of why
I got you laughing, and you've been like soak it in.
No, well, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you again to Ike's for sponsoring us, and make sure you guys check them out on Instagram and see if there's a location nearby you guys, and tag us so that we know that you guys tried it.
It's a really good sandwich, and the bread's really good.
Yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give this a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, check out one of our other videos, and we'll see you guys after we give you the word of the day.
Laugh.
All right, see you guys next time. Bye.